Bon, anjing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great vision. Rudiger makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Vinicius Junior. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. No way he was going to let him past. Valverde. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Valverde! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
In by Vinicius. Bellingham! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rodrigo. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
That's Valverde. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Valverde. Bellingham. Played out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. Played in deep. Big header! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Crosses it in. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
It's their second corner of the game. He's gone full. And now he's had a shot! Now it's Bellingham. Incoming delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
And here's Rodrigo, closing in on goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now, can they get him away? Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bellingham, looking to play him in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Keeper's dealt with that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 46, el dorsal 6,
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. He rises! Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Oh, it's a great ball. Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Brahim Diaz! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. And he's lost his man here. And the finish! That's another chance! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Done delicately. Now that's well seen too.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so surely...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed. Goal! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Always onto this. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid have reclaimed it. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's been slipped through. And he's on Vinicius Junior! It's a goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spread neatly. And that could set him on his way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And it's been given away. That pass isn't the best. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Rodrigo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Some resolute defending there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold has crossed into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot could be on. Rodrigo! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tchouaméni with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. That's beautifully weighted. Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball over the top. Mbappe! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde puts his foot on the gas. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! He's missed, but not by that far. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham.
Habrá un minuto de
ร
descuento.
วยนี่อ่า
Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we are back underway. Lofted in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's some... And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A case now of complete control. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice looking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Madrid got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And here's Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
He's had a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Great vision. He has a look up. Decent chance! Vinicius Junior. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Rodrigo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shot! Goal! Piercing. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
El dorsal 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, this is a great position. He must shot a goal! Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Arda Güler. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's a cute ball. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Goulet. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. That's a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
And he's managed to gift it back.
El dorsal
Brahim
46.
Diaz.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goulet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Chouameni. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Diaz. It's played through for him. Oh, super ball! Now that's a fine challenge. Now it's Goulet. Looking for the run. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely shaped ball. Rudiger spots it and intercepts.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Oh,
descuento.
that's delightful. And he's worked it through. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? 4 extra minutes added on. Goulet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Goulet. And he's in shapes to shoot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Eyeball to
12
eyeball with the
será
goalkeeper.
reemplazado por el dorsal 2.
Oh, it's hit the post! And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Rodrigo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chouameni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. And he welcomes it in. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chouameni wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? Bellingham. And that's a chance! And one more try! Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Nicely worked. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. Really fierce, close defending. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. The ball is loose and the chase is on. The referee's awarded a free kick. Quickly taken. Valverde. Now the ball's gone astray. So much time and space. And the finish! Bellingham. Look at the space here. Now that looks a decent ball, and they can counter here. And he plays one through. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot. It's a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid grab. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot. He's got a goal. And the comeback is complete. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Face to face with the keeper. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vinicius Junior, Bellingham gets across and deals with it. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, and he's intervened well there. Shot could be on, and his big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to...
Climbs up big! Bellingham. And there is the half-time whistle. That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shot at goal! That's another chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. That's a sharp pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior, Bellingham. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Madrid finding their passes, and a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Valverde, well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Brahim Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. He's in a great position here. Chance to shoot! Valverde. And it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rodrigo. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Now can he find a finish? Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde goes long. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. And that's a dangerous... Real chance! No mistake! Right back in the game! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 46.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
El rival no lo ha puesto fácil.
Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Vinicius, oh, what a mistake! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham. Chouameni.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Now it's Bellingham. Played in with purpose. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception.
Vinicius Junior!
It's a promising position. In it comes.
Tries to get it clear.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
No goals as yet.
And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga.
Madrid
Do have a chance to counter here.
floated through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe
Goes steaming forward.
Bellingham.
Valverde.
Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Oh, well played, well played.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Nicely weighted ball.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He's given the time to pick a pass.
Could move up a gear here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
And the shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. There they go, hunting again.
Eder Militao, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's superb.
Vinicius Junior!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through?
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
6.
time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little
El
while.
dorsal 11.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rudiger proves too strong. Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo. And the counter is on. Here's Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that's clever.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's seen that early.
And it's half-time here.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid get themselves back into contention. And a chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Is there any support?
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Madrid
Have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they've got shapes to shoot? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run. Well, that has not gone well.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And here's Mbappe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal. Played back in. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Rodrigo.
Madrid finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he finish?
He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough, and now goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodrigo is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Mbappe. Delivery, bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Tries to dink it through. Rodrigo, looking to play him in. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's bustling through, and he shoots! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Played in by Rodrigo. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alexander-Arnold going vertical. Vinicius Junior, well timed, excellent interception. Goulart is onto it in a flash.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Goulart.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, when it's Pete...
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is
Great chance!
Alexander-Arnold.
Gets rid without sophistication.
He's had it taken off him. That's an imaginative pass. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good vision. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rodrigo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Bellingham.
Foot in.
And they can counter here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to...
And he shoots!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. And that's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Valverde. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dink through.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Threads one in, and he's worked it through.
Face to face with Vinicius Junior!
That's going to go a long way. Can he get it through?
Shoots! Goal! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's a little off target. Now that looks a decent ball.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Is there a... Valverde! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's played it long. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's out of play for a goal kick. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. And he was alert to it. Rudiger. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo has created one goal already. Madrid looking to pass their way through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that's clever. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior's cross. Vinicius Junior. For Valverde. Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid go into the lead. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out to the right. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Vinicius Junior simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Tries a measured ball. Played back in. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Rudiger does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. Driving forward.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8.
Oh, that is asking for
serán
trouble.
sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
And
el
here's
dorsal
Mbappe.
6.
Climbs up big! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
No, it's come to nothing. That's a sharp pass. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. He's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 12 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Oh,
23,
what a climb!
el dorsal 2.
No,
Se va a
he
llevar a cabo
didn't
un
quite
cambio
meet
de
it right.
jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out to the right. Camavinga. Incoming delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back stick. Madrid have their third corner. Well, there's the clearance. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Looking for the run. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's being urged to shoot. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Carvajal. Looking for options for movement. Here it is, crossed in. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's straight offside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
Belum. Jam. Kita makan.
Hear the voices ringing out our battle cries. Soon we'll be touched by the sky. Rising from the ashes, we will never die. Can you feel the power of our battle cry? But to hold on, survive. Once the demons show, we take control, conquering the wildfire. My heart of courage is leading the way. Fight till the end of the day. Hear the voices ringing out our battle cries. Soon we'll be touched by the sky. Rising from the ashes, we will never die. Can you feel the power of our battle cry? Just leading the way.